Hey Brett, this is what we have so far. Sorry if the parts look dirty. We've got really windy, as you probably saw from the fires and that we have here. It's just really windy. But, so the parts are kind of dirty. We've got kind of a mess going on at the shop, but I wanted to get this video to you so you can see what we all have here. Little gasket. That's the little insulator for the rear taillights, little gasket that goes between the screen and this piece here. We've got the rear diffusers. These still need a little bit of body work and cleaning up. Those will be epoxied into place, and then we'll go ahead and do those satin black. There's the rear bumper that I was showing you the other day. The rear, I don't know if you want that or not. It's the US bumper piece, and we have some side pieces here that are getting primered right now. We've got the tail. The carbon fiber pieces are going to be cut out on Monday, so we'll have the little side supports to raise that tail up and anchor it down. But this is the rear. We've got your quarter panels, gas lid, doors. Inside here are the little side entry pieces that cover up your little crash bar on the side of the car. Same over here. That's a separate piece. These, a bunch of the pieces still, we're going to clean them up and body work to them. So if you see something like over here, some fiberglass still, and there's the seam that goes down there, that all gets cleaned up before it comes to you. Even stuff like this, just from stacking it, it's kind of scratched up, so we'll kind of scuff it up, make it look nicer. Same thing, this just came out of the mold right here, and we clean up all of these lines so it just looks really nice. We'll cut this little area out for you. There's a little gauge cluster piece that goes for this. And this is 3 pieces. You probably can't tell. But there's your base piece to put down that your front windshield goes into. And then you've got the actual dash that you cover with the material. And there's the little gauge cluster top piece. And here's a little snorkel scoop that feeds air to these. So that's separate. We're not going to attach that to the dash. We'll let you do that in case you need to kind of fool around with that, make it fit your car, make it work for your car. But basically that bonds up underneath there and feeds the fresh air. And it's quite a bit more than what you see right there. It's, you know, kind of like a, here, I'll grab it actually. Trying to rush here a little bit, or the winds kick up a lot. So it's got like a little tray that feeds those, and that'll just get bonded right there up underneath. We've got a bunch of these little mirror pieces, just have to put them together. Little cloisonne badges, A-arm ducting that will catch onto that duct right there, catch the air feeding through the front end and feed it right towards the A-arms. Radiator, front duct. I know we're going to give you 2 of those. Front spoiler lips, that way you got an extra just in case. It's a front end. What else? Here's the front tub, the spare tire, or Ferrari calls it front holder area to hold stuff. So I've got that. We got to clean up the edges and that, sand them down, make them look nice. But that is basically it. These are the door edge guards, protect air from going in there into and dirt into your door jamb area. But that is basically it. There's a hardtop sitting over there. We've got 2 little filler panel pieces that we made that you can't even get from Ferrari. Ferrari doesn't give them to you. They just give you a top that looks like this, and that area is cut out. And I guess you're supposed to kind of do some body work and make that look good. But we've got a panel that fits in there, and over here on the other side too. And for now, we just put this in place. We'll put something nicer in place there for you, but that just keeps the rear window from kind of closing in on itself. Just gives some support. There you can see the little channels for the the hinges. And I think I showed you that top before. We drilled all the factory holes where the factory puts the holes. I don't know if you're going to want to keep them like that or rivet them down or just epoxy, like glue that to your frame up on the top, like the roll bar area, roll cage. You can do it either way. That is it. Like I said, sorry for the mess. We have had it so windy here with the fires that we had, and it has been horrible. There's my parrot. That's everything.